Okay, hello everyone. Today we will go over all the lessons we have covered in ICT module for the second semester. The video is divided into sections, each covering a lesson, and the final part includes some suggestions that might appear in the quiz. All the information mentioned in the video is taken from the lesson in class and the handout. We will start with first part, lesson 1, video conference. We have 5 elements. We will start with first one. What is video conference? Video conference is live visual link over the internet between two or more remote individuals that simulate a face-to-face meeting, for example Google Meet or Zoom. Visual link, it means a connection that allows people to see each other through video. Remote individual, people who are not in the same physical location or in the same place. And simulate makes you feel as if you are in the same room with the people you are connecting with. Then, why we use video conference? Connecting people regardless of where they are, facilitate communication and collaboration among individual and group despite the location. This is just why we use video conference. And now, how does video conference work? We need first internet and device, camera and microphone, speakers, monitors or display, and then we need software, video conference software, like it's like program or platform like Zoom or Google Meet. Last one is cloud service to store and transfer data quickly. The use of video conference, you are not obliged to memorize everything, just try to remember. For example, the use of video conference, collaboration, teamwork. We use it in education. We use it also in personal communication, like social communication, like social connection, webinar and conference. We use it also in healthcare. And now the key feature of video conference, or what educational needs for video conference tool. For example, security and privacy. A video conference must be any student can use them. Lesson record and collaboration tool like share their screen with student or share document. We need also LMS integration like Moodle. For instance, you find video conference in Moodle, and webinar or seminars. Webinars is online lesson or presentation where people can learn and ask questions. It's like some word like collaboration mean working together with other to complete task or project. Remote mean doing something from far away without being in the same place. Recruitment, finding and hiring new employees for a job. That's it, the first lesson. We can recap the first one. What is video conference? Video conference is live visual connection over the internet that allows remote individual to communicate as if they were in the same room. It requires essential components such as stable internet connection, a device with camera, microphone, and speaker, as well as video conference software like Zoom or Google Meet. Cloud service helps store and manage data. Video conference widely used in business for meeting and client interaction, in education for virtual classroom and knowledge sharing, and healthcare and crisis management for remote assistance. Key feature include security, ease of use, lesson record, collaboration tool, and so on and so forth. Now the second part, how to search effectively. Lesson 2, understanding research sources. One of the challenges we faced when conducting our research is finding the right source we need. And before that, we need first to know the different type of sources. First, we have primary sources. Primary sources are the raw material of research. They are original, first-handed account or direct evidence from the time or event being studied. It means it's raw materials, and you can say direct evidence. For example, primary source, a letter written by soldier during World War I. Second source, interpret, analyze, summarize information from primary source. They do not present new or original data. For example, secondary source, a history book analyzing soldier letter to explain his experience. They do not present new or original data, analyzing a primary source. Now the third one, tertiary source, providing broad overview or general summarize of topics and serve as collection of primary and secondary source. For example, history dictionary summarizing key event of World War I. We will find that one of the event or one of the key event is the letter or what happened in the letter of this soldier. It's broad overview of topics and serve as collection of primary and secondary source. First, letter written by soldier. Second, history book analyzing soldier letter. And third one, history dictionary summarize key event of World War I. One of the key event, it's the event that happened in the letter. So it's like general summarize of what happened in World War I, including the event of the letter of the soldier. So to summarize this part, there are three types of source in research: primary, secondary, and tertiary. Primary sources are original material such as first-hand account or direct evidence from the time of an event, like letter, diaries, or photographs. Secondary source interpret, analyze, or summarize primary source. This include books, articles, or research paper that examine or explain the original material. Tertiary source provide general overview or compilation or collection of primary and secondary source. Example including encyclopedia, dictionaries, or database that summarize key information on a topic. Each type of source serves a different purpose depending on the level of analyze and information needed. This is the second lesson. Now we go to the third one from the second part, how to search effectively. Lesson 3, search engine and academic database. First, what is search engine? Search engine is a tool that looks through the whole internet and finds web pages based on keywords. It does not check if the sources are reliable, so results may include blogs, news, ads, and useful information. For example, we have Google. When we search something in Google, it does not check if the source are reliable, so result may include blogs and news and ads and also useful information. Some example like Google, Bing, Yahoo, DuckDuckGo. Key weakness of search engine: it shows not academic and it's hard to check if the information is true, lack of credibility, and some academic paper are not free. Now the other side, we have academic database. What is academic database? Is specialized collection of scholarly article, books, and research paper that are reviewed by experts. Unlike search engines, database provide credible, peer-reviewed, and high-quality information. For example, we have Google Scholar. When we search in Google Scholar, we know that the result is like credible and high quality. It's not like Google. Key strength of database: sources are high quality, peer reviewed, it means checked by expert, include journal article, books, and theses. It's more reliable for academic, written, and research. To search engine is a tool that search the whole internet and return web pages based on keyword, but it does not verify the reliability of sources, so it may include unreliable information like blog ads and news articles. For example, we have Google and Bing and Yahoo. One of the main drawbacks is that they often show non-academic source and it can be hard to check if the information is accurate. On the other hand, academic database is specialized collection of scholarly materials such as peer-reviewed article, books, and research paper. Unlike search engine, academic database provide credible and high-quality information that is reviewed by experts. Example of free academic database include Google Scholar, DOAG, and ERIC. These databases are more reliable for academic research as they focus on verified peer-reviewed content, ensure that the information is trustworthy and accurate for scholarly work. Now we go to the fourth lesson in the same parts, how to search effectively. The different key strategy. First, we have Boolean operate. Boolean operate are simple word in all caps, and, or, and not, used to improve your search results in database and search engines. This operator allow you to combine keywords in different way to get more specific or broader result based on your needs. We will start with the first one to understand more. Just remember that Boolean operate are simple word in all caps. It allow you to combine keywords to get more specific or broad result. For example, the first one is and. All the words appear together in the results, not separately. For example, in Google Scholar, we search about two keywords, education and health. We use the word and between these two keywords. The result it's like we will find education and health in the same sentence together, not separately. All the results contain these two words together. This is the use of and. Now the second one is or. All the words appear together in the result and separately. So if we search in the same example, education or health, the result it could contain education separately and health, and also it could contain education and health in the same sentence together. And the last one, it's not, to exclude specific keyword or topics from your research result. This another website, Eric, it's the same. It's a database. For example, we search about food, not health. The result contains just food. We will not find any word contain health in this result. So this is how these three words work. Summarize for both terms give you the relation, or just these two words together, and or give you the word together and separately, but not give you the result that contain the first keyword and not the second one. The second one is use wildcard. It's asterisk. Some databases allow you to use wildcard like this, which can help you find variation of a word. For example, educate and use asterisk, we will find different variation of the word. The result contain educate, or we will find other result like education, educator, educational. This is the role of this asterisk. We have also using parentheses, for example, education or learning and technology. Priority will be given to the words in brackets. It means these two words, we will find the first result contain the first two words between the brackets. We have also using quotation mark for exact phrases. If you are searching for an exact phrase, for example, education technology, if we use it in between quotation mark, we'll bring result that contain that exact phrase rather than just the word education and technology alone. The result will contain education technology together. 5, we must use keywords and synonym, and also it's search modulator or search modifier. This instead of using .com, use .edu. The result will contain educational institution. For example, instead of using .com, using .gov, the result contain the government website. Also, we have file type. Finding specific file format, just write file tab, for example PDF. The result will contain PDF file. Related also, finding similar website, for example related to bbc.com. The result just like related to BBC, and so far and so forth. We have also filter. Filter help you to make your research more specific, controlling the date, the region, and the file type, language, and the domain. And the last one, some hacks like using keyboard shortcuts and the dark mode. This is the fourth lesson. To summarize the lesson, search techniques are useful for refining and improving your result when using search engine or database. Using relevant keywords and synonym, expand search result. This is first one. Boolean operate and or not, help combining and excluding keywords. This second. Wildcard like the asterisk, finding variation of the word. This is third one. Using parentheses allow you to group keywords for more complex searches. This is 4. And 5.1 is quotation mark, help search for exact phrase. And search modifier like sites, file type, and related, limit result to specific sources or file type. We have also filters, can also narrow result by date, region, language, and more. And additionally, keyboard shortcuts can save time. Now we go to the 5th lesson. Third part, evaluate research sources. The CRAAP test. CRAAP test is a method help you evaluate sources by asking key question and looking at example. This method helps determine the credibility and reliability of the information you find. Okay, current, relevant, authoritative, accurate, and purpose. First, currency. Currency refers to the timeliness of the information. How old is the source? Has the website or source been updated recently? If it is more than 5 to 10 years old, is the information still relevant? First one, it's based on the time. To evaluate research sources, we must focus on the timeliness of the information. Second, relevance. Relevance, does it related to your topic? For example, is it academic? Does the content related directly to your research question or topic? It's based on the relation between the research source and your topic. And third one, we have authority, focused on the credibility of the author and the publication. Who is the author? Are they an expert in the field? If there is no identifiable author or organization, can the source be trusted? It's this part. It's focused with authority, credibility of the author, and the fourth part, accuracy. Accuracy determines the reliability of the content. Does the source provide references? Has the information been peer-reviewed or verified by expert? Peer-reviewed means verified by expert in the field. The difference between credibility and reliability in this part, credibility like focus more on the author. It's like al-misdaqiyya. Who is the author? But reliability, it's focused more on the content, the information. Can we use this source? Can we use this source in different research? It's mean like الاعتمادية. And the purpose, help identify the reason and the intention behind the information. Is the content meant to inform, educate, or entertain? Does the source have advertisement? Could the source be biased? Is the tone objective? Biased mean munhaz. It's mean like the source, for example, talk about just one aspect, or the tone objective. To summarize all this, what is CRAAP? CRAAP test. CRAAP test is a method to evaluate the credibility and reliability of sources by asking key questions. It stands for currency, relevance, authority, accuracy, and purpose. Currency, examine if the information is up to date and relevant. Relevance, check if it directly related to our topic, to your topic. Authority looks at the credibility of the author. Accuracy, ensure the information is reliable and verified. And purpose, help identify the intention behind the content, such as whether it is inform or entertain. This method helps determine whether a source is trustworthy and suitable for academic work. Now the last lesson in the same part, evaluate research sources, the SIFT method. The SIFT method is a simple and effective strategy to evaluate the credibility of online sources. The SIFT method is simple and effective strategy to evaluate the credibility of online sources. SIFT for stop, investigate, find, and trace. First one, we have stop. Stop means before engaging with the source, pause and think. Do I recognize the website or source? What do I already know about its credibility? So stop, it means before engaging, we must stop and think about the source or the website, what you know about the source. Second one, investigate the source. Look into the source background before accepting its claims. For example, who create the content, what is the authority on the topic. Third one, find better coverage. Look for other reliable sources. Do multiple trustworthy sources report the same information? Is this covered by credible news or research organization? Fourth one, trace claims. Go to the original source of information to see if it has been reported accurately. For example, where did this information originally come from? Can I find the full study, video, or article rather than the summary? To summarize this part, SIFT method is a simple approach to evaluating online sources. It stands for stop, investigate, find, and trace. First, you stop to pause and consider if you recognize the source and its credibility. Then you investigate the source background, checking who created the content and their authority on the topic. Next, you find better coverage by looking for other reliable sources to confirm the information. Finally, you trace the claims by going back to the original source to verify accuracy. This method helps ensure you are using trustworthy information. This is the sixth lesson we have seen in the class. And for the quiz, I just suggest 6 questions for this sixth lesson. First, what is a video conference? Or talk about scenario or story about video conference. Second, there are 3 types of sources. Explain. Third one, what are the differences between search engine and database? Four, explain the different key strategy of how to search effectively, like Boolean operate and wildcard. And 5, what is CRAAP test, and what is SIFT? I will repeat them again. What is video conference? Video conference is live, a visual connection over the internet that allows remote individuals to communicate as if they were in the same room. It requires essential components such as stable internet connection, a device with camera, microphone, and speakers, as well as video conference software like Zoom or Google Meet. Cloud service helps store and manage data. Video conference is widely used in business for meeting and client interaction, in education for virtual classrooms and knowledge sharing, and in healthcare and crisis management for remote assistance. Key features include security, ease of use, lesson recording, collaboration, tools, webinars, and LMS integration to enhance learning and communication. Now, the second one, 3 types of sources. Explain. There are 3 types of source in research: primary, secondary, and tertiary. Primary source are original materials, such as first-hand account or direct evidence for the time of an event, like letter, diaries, or photograph. Secondary source interpret, analyze, or summarize primary sources. This include books, article, and research paper that examine or explain the original material. Tertiary source provide general overview or compilation or collection of primary and secondary sources, example including encyclopedia, dictionary, or databases that summarize key information on the topic. Each type of sources serve different purpose depending on the level of analysis and information needed. Now, the third lesson. What are the differences between search engine and databases? Search engine is a tool that search the whole internet and return web pages based on keywords, but it does not verify the reliability of the source, so it may include unreliable information like blogs, ads, and news articles. Example of search engine including Google, Bing, or Yahoo. One of the main drawbacks is that they often show non-academic source, and it can be hard to check if the information is accurate. On the other hand, we have academic databases, a specialized collection of scholarly material such as peer-reviewed article, books, and research papers. Unlike search engines, academic bases provide credible, and high quality information, that it's reviewed by experts. Examples of free academic database include Google Scholar, DOAG, and ERIC. These databases are more reliable for academic research as they focus on verified peer-reviewed content, ensure that the information is trustworthy and accurate for scholarly work. Fourth lesson, explain the different key strategy of how to search effectively. Search techniques are useful for refining and improving your results when using search engine or databases. Using relevant keyword and synonyms expand search results. Boolean operate using and or not help combining or exclude keywords. Wildcards like the asterisk find variations of words. Using parentheses allows you to group keywords for more complex searches. Quotation marks help search for exact phrase. Search modifiers or search moderator like site, file type, and related limit result to specific source or file type. Filters can also narrow result by date, region, and language, and more. Additionally, keyboard shortcuts can save time. Now, the fifth lesson is about CRAAP test. The CRAAP test is a method to evaluate the credibility and reliability of sources by asking key questions. It stands for currency, relevance, authority, accuracy, and purpose. Currency examines if the information is up to date and relevant. Relevance check if it directly related to your topic. Authority looks at the credibility of the author. Accuracy ensure the information is reliable and verified, and purpose help identify the intention behind the content, such as whether it's to inform or entertain. This method helps determine whether the source is trustworthy and suitable and academic work. And the last one, what is SIFT? The SIFT method is a simple approach to evaluate online sources. It stands for stop, investigate, find, and trace. First, you stop to pause and consider if you recognize the source and its credibility. Then you investigate the source background, checking who created the content and their authority on the topic. Next, you find better coverage by looking for other reliable sources to confirm the information. Finally, you trace the claims by going back to the original sources to verify accuracy. This method helps ensure you are using trustworthy information. This all lesson we have seen in the class. These are paragraphs summarizing the lesson. That's all for today. Thank you and see you soon.